welcome in. You have me blocked. Oh dear, it's not very good. Welcome in, everyone. Everyone, get ready. Tap the screen, share the live, repost the live, and comment. We're just going to wait a couple minutes for everyone to come in. Oh, people are getting clam slammed.
Of course it's bloody Becca.
If all my mods could comment, I just want to see who's in. Here. Lovely. Just watch the chat. That's all I ask. I hope everyone's had a lovely day, and we love TikTok Shop.
Razor.
Yes, Jammy.
Oh no, never mind. I just realised it's your account in the chat. Sorry, I thought it was another fake account. Oh my god.
No, that's me.
Yeah, never mind.
If we could get this live pushed out, everyone, that would be amazing. It has been very peaceful. We're just gonna wait until everyone's joined. Has the live been pushed out in the Discords?
Yeah, I sent out.
Lovely.
I sent out the announcement.
Misty is here.
I hope you lot. What's that say? I hope you lot realise how many inquiries I've had since I launched the video. Oh, well, everyone is gonna find out, Misty. Everyone's gonna find out. Thank you, Francis. Is Elphaba here too? Probably on a fake account. I would not be shocked. I would not be shocked.
Fake account with on speed dial.
If she had any intelligence at all, she'd just make a troll account of herself, like Jowsfaba, and like no one would suspect it. But she likes to use accounts like Ellie and Els.
Her ego's too big for that.
I will be watching the Instagram while this is ongoing. Don't worry.
God.
I will keep an eye on.
I'm also in our little thing, weird community talk thing, so I'm sure there'll be plenty on there.
No one's missed anything, guys. We've not started yet. We're just letting people come in, giving people time to join, giving people time to get ready.
Get your snacks, get your drinks.
If everyone could please drop everyone in the box a follow, and drop me a follow if you could like, share, repost, and comment. It's really good for engagement. And well, I'm sure Razor will decide when she is ready. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, please tap the screen.
I'm ready, Ollie. You can start. Let's paint our beautiful picture of Orion, just so people are caught up.
All right. If we are ready to go, we are ready to go. Is everyone ready in the chat?
Ready.
Someone ready? I'm ready.
Right. Razor's going to be the one doing most of the speaking, so everyone, get ready. There we go. Thank you for tapping the screen. It really helps. I've no doubt we will be being reported, so please just tap the screen and comment. It really helps.
Hey guys, how is everybody?
Yep, how is everyone?
Well, I'm good. It was rude that no one else answered.
Let's discuss. Can we discuss the last week?
Oh, yes.
The crash outs, the SH online, everything. So let's discuss that, and then this will play in to all of that.
Yeah, everyone's waiting. I think everyone's ready now.
Everybody's ready? Okay,
Yeah.
let's just throw this up. Oh, it won't let me turn on my camera. Fun, okay.
Invite. You're right.
It won't let me turn on my camera.
What do we do?
Maybe there needs to be less people in the box.
No. It's not that. It's just, I think because it's a new account.
It's the follower thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because you've got no followers on that one.
Everybody
I'll
go
send
follow
you,
me.
Ollie, if you want to post it up on your screen.
You've sent it to me.
No, I'm going to.
Right, okay, lovely. Lovely. Wait, are you sending it? Hold on, let me send you my email.
It might be because the account's private.
Possibly, yeah. Gmail. Oh. Right.
I've sent to Discord. I'm just going to drop from box, change my account to non-private, and I'll be right back.
Alright, lovely. Let me send these to myself. If the people in the box could entertain the chat just while I send this to myself. Right.
You're all very good boys, very good girls, very good days, very good thems. I hope that's entertained you a little bit.
Jammy is not good. He's a old man.
You can't be both.
He's just a bad old man. Riley's also not good, and he just crashed out playing GTA.
All behaved out of all of you put
Did you
together.
throw your hairbrush, Riley?
I did, it broke in half.
Did you make
I
sure
threw
to
my
blame
pen.
everybody else?
Yeah, I had to cuddle my pillow and scream into it, and it's all your fault.
You
And
don't
that's stopped like 10
understand.
minutes later.
He was yelling so loud, his mic started to glitch out.
Oh, to be fair, that is your fault.
No, that is your fault. You need to control your rage.
Download the attachments. Extract.
And
Can't help it, it's
Same
all the hate I
thing.
get online.
It's not letting me connect camera.
How irritating is that? What do we do?
I'm going to come in on my main.
Right, okay. I'm gonna try and get these up as a sticker.
well, while we're waiting, I'll tell you why Riley was crashing out. He found out that a certain someone follows his favorite music artist on Instagram.
Right, what was you saying about it, Hellspawn?
She's going to start ruining his songs next.
She ain't gonna touch that music. She hasn't got the advanced music taste for it.
He's so salty.
Right. Can anyone else turn on the camera, or is it just Razor?
I just did. I just did it as a test. I can.
I've been showing cats.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
The box is too small. That's okay, because I'm going to read to you exactly what it says. So, on Monday, July 14th, 2025, Orion Paul Doherty RE, cease and desist. Mr. Orion Paul Doherty, it has come to our attention that you have made an unauthorized use of our registered trademark Universal Music, and then there's redacted information, which appears in social media accounts, publications, public persona in association with marketing or sale of your goods and services. Then there's some redacted information. As important representation of our brand and the goodwill of our business, it is imperative to protect it from action that may confuse the public or cause a loss of effectiveness or harm to our business. Identification of infringed works, copyrighted materials, name/trademarked infringements, media copyright, infringing activities. We have evidence that you are engaged in the following unauthorized activities: unauthorized reproduction of our copyrighted works, unauthorized distribution of our printed content, unauthorized display of our materials on multiple social media platforms, unauthorized use of our name/trademark in connection with previous and recent behaviors, unauthorized modification, unauthorized commercial exploitation without permission or licensing. So yes, they were served a cease and desist. I have information of this. Others of Cam 2s have been informed. We have been kept tight-lipped. Yeah. For those of you who don't know me, and Orion, you do know me, because you've come and you've played into my music bingo and you've tried to chat to me about music things before. So, hi, I'm Razor. I'm a tour manager and I work for a music label in the US. I won't say what label, but we have information, and we also have contracts with Universal Music and Wicked, including a beautiful meeting a couple of weeks ago with Greg Wells. Continuing on with the cease and desist, specific evidence, see attached documents, pages 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there is 4 pages of links and it's all in small print of offences for why they've got this cease and desist. Legal basis for demand. Your actions constitute copyright infringement under, and then that's redacted, trademarked infringement under, redacted, unfair competition and false design of origin, rights of publicity violations, potential criminal copyright infringement, and then it's got all the laws and acts. Demand for immediate action. You must immediately. So they received this last Monday. You must immediately cease all use, reproduction, distribution, and display our copyrighted materials. Remove all infringing content from your website, social media, and or other platforms. Destroy any physical or digital copies of our protected content within your possession. Provide written confirmation of compliance within 30 business days. You must 7 business days. Stop using our name, trademark, or any confusingly similar variations unless proof of birth confirms the identity of Elphaba Orion Doherty. You have 7 business days of receipt of this letter. You must provide proof of birth or identification. That expired 2 hours and 14 minutes ago.
Yep.
They had 7 days to remove all Elphaba from social media. So I will be referring to them as Orion because that is what Universal has asked, because they do not want any ties with Orion themselves. Consequences of non-compliance. A failure to comply with this demand within 30 business days will result in civil remedies. Filing of federal lawsuit seeking injunctive relief, monetary damages including actual damages and or statutory damages up to $150,000 per work. That is per work. They have already breached this. They have breached it the first day by singing Wicked with movie backing audios. Universal only needs 36 seconds of them singing that and that is copyright infringement. Playing music or anything to a public audience to over 10 people is classed as public broadcasting. If you do not own it, you're in a lot of trouble. Monetary damages, recovery of all profit you derived from the infringement. So if you are an Orion supporter and you have gifted them in the last week, Universal thanks you for their contribution, because that is where it will be going, because Orion will not be making a penny from that. Attorneys' fees and court fees, they will be responsible for them too. We all know Orion doesn't have 2 pennies to rub together at the moment, and with the new changes to TikTok coming in on the 25th, they're panicking. Seizure and destruction of all infringing materials. Criminal referral to federal prosecutors for criminal copyright infringement charges. Potential fines of up to $250,000 and imprisonment of up to 5 years. Letters then intended to comply with the states the fact of our legal prosecution. We expressly deserve the rights and remedies available at law or equity. If you do not immediately remove every infringing material and notify us within writing that you have done so, we will consider taking further action against you. We require the infringing, and then there is, of course, a lot of redacted information. Yes, pretty much.
Yeah. So Elphaba has been served with a cease and desist. He was served last week, and he was given a warning. He must change his name. He must stop associating himself with Wicked. He must stop reproducing the likeness of Wicked. And he received this, as I said, early last week, and that is the reason for all these crash outs. And if people are asking for proof, well, he posted a story on, I think it was Tuesday. He posted a story on Tuesday.
It was the Tuesday when they crashed out.
Yeah, and he said in that story, my favourite thing doesn't want to be associated with me anymore. And we all dropped clues about that, but obviously, now that's what it's about. My favourite thing doesn't want to be associated with me anymore.
The talking to ChatGPT, asking about trademarks, lawsuits, copyright, that triggered a lot of highlighted buzzwords within the analytics of Universal Systems. So, of course, they've been watching for quite a while.
Yeah.
They can sing, but they can only sing to license, so like karaoke versions or non-audio versions. So, like nothing from the movie. They can't sing along to the movie vocals.
Yeah, he can't. He's basically buggered himself, because he had to produce evidence that his legal name is Elphaba Orion Doherty, and obviously he can produce no such evidence. He's got no evidence to produce that that's his name, and if he doesn't change his name, well, it'll be going to court. So he cannot go by Elphaba anymore.
Which explains why they have been asking about new names and what they should be calling themselves and all that kind of stuff in the last few days, because, as I said, that expired 2 hours and nearly 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, and that's why he was talking about identity theft yesterday morning. He was deflecting. He couldn't really say the real reason. Do you know when he said, the trolls have phoned up my housing, they pretended to be me, it's identity theft? That was all smoke and mirrors. It was all smoke and mirrors.
Because the name that they are using for housing is not even their actual name. It is parts of their name.
Yeah.
And the fact that we're being targeted by Orion to be doxxed and all that kind of stuff, we never did anything. We all have alibis. We have multiple people in this room right now who are watching and monitoring everything they do. I've had at least 4 or 5 people in every chat that I've been in the last week watching everything that I do.
Yeah, there's company executives and people like that are aware about what he's done, and obviously because it's such bad press for Universal, which holds the licensing rights to Wicked, they just can't tolerate it anymore, especially when when Orion is the one saying, well, Wicked endorses me because I have these DMs from 6 years ago when I spam the producers. So he can do none of that anymore. He's been told. Well, he's been told that he can do none of it anymore, and if he does, what he already has done, he's broken it already, but it will be going to court. You know what I mean? He'll receive a court summons if he hasn't already.
And it's not just Universal Music Group or Universal Inc. In the whole umbrella, Disney have purchased licensing to use Wicked. Yep. Village Roadshow have purchased licensing. Warner Brothers have purchased licensing. This includes anything on the yellow brick road no longer pertains to Orion. That is how badly they have damaged the reputation of this company and everything affiliated with it. The first thing that comes up when you Google Elphaba, it is not the characters that have worked hard for these roles. It's Orion.
Could I ask a question to Fraser?
Of course.
I know, like, we've spoken about this, but what happens now that this has all come out and Orion knows this? What will now happen with the Wicked 2 premiere that they so badly want to go to?
They will not be in attendance. It has been said for at least the last month now that they do not want them there. They will not be in attendance. They don't want them associated with the name.
No.
They don't like the fact that they wear clothing with their name on it and then do serious acts of SH online.
Yeah, with the Wicked hat as well.
This is a person that involves themselves with so much negativity. Like, there's minors involved. There is so many legalities that this person has smudged on their name, and it's tarnishing a brand. This brand's not happy.
No, he's completely trashed the reputation of Wicked, and he's impugned their reputation, and he's caused serious financial harm to them. Finally, now that they're doing something, as we said, he was served last week. He violated that within a day. That's why I was asking people, go and ask him about Wicked, go and screen record him talking about Wicked and singing Wicked. It was all for this purpose, so he can be summoned to court for violating the cease and desist.
Just a small question that I saw, which was a good one. Razor, sorry, darling. Does that apply to the West End and Broadway as well?
It applies to anything pertaining the name Wicked that is owned and trademarked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is why they have said, why does the thing that I love the most not want me? And they have spoken to police, and they have said to police, that's okay. Now, I'm going to put this out there because I have been told that I can. These crash outs, they want you to play into them.
Yep.
They want to get sectioned right now because they have been told that when this goes to court, and it will, that they are going to plead insanity because it's the only thing that they have. They do not have the monetary to pay for this. They do not have the support. They have literally nothing. So that is what they are planning on doing when this goes to court. It's not about if, it is when, because it is going to happen.
Yeah, he completely disrespected
the crash out the other day at the new address. Again, information was leaked, not by anybody from Cam 2 nor myself. They did their own information because they received a reminder that they had to change their name, and they were upset that they got served at their new address with a reminder. They thought if they moved, then the C&D would stop and nothing else would happen.
Yep. So this is the reason for the crash outs for the last 7 days. This is what triggered it. Nothing to do with the fire. He already admitted yesterday he was moved because of the trolls and the doxing, and not because of the fire. And obviously that's code for what we've just been speaking about, the trolls and doxing. But he thinks if he can just move away, he can avoid this. But he's dealing with a massive multi-billion-pound company, and they're just not going to tolerate it. So do you know what I mean? They will find him. That's why he's been talking about identity theft and the trolls taking his identity. It's because he's been found out again, and he can't say that publicly. So that was his excuse.
It's roughly £200 every day that they infringe by keeping their username.
Wow. And that's.
I've just seen a comment. Oh, sorry. I've just seen a comment about someone saying, what happens if they paint themselves green and, act as Elphaba? Would that still count in the cease and desist?
If they are doing it on live and gaining monetary from it, yes.
So this is why.
If they are dressing up like that for Halloween or going to a party, then absolutely no.
Yeah, that's why last time he was singing, he turned his gifts off, because he knows anytime he sings now, it all goes to Universal. He doesn't get a penny from that.
Just to double check as well, is it 200 per day per account, as in Instagram, I don't know if they have Facebook, all of that. Is that
every online document that they have with that name attached to them, that's an infringement.
Oh dear.
And I can say right now that each thing it's being done by counts. So it's literally, they'll have the infringement. So what I'm seeing at the moment on the new documents is it's got the infringement and then it's counts. So it'll be like on this date at this time, this date, this time. And it's already a couple of pages long and it's only been a week.
So does that mean then if he wears the hat and sings on live, you can't do that as well?
If they receive gifts from it, no.
Oh my god, imagine wearing the hat.
He can't do that because he's representing the likeness of Wicked.
There's some silly bint in your live telling me it's not. You can't do it. Told me to let the adults go, let the grown-ups chat.
Does anyone have any questions?
I've seen a comment saying about what about cameos? Since they make money from that, like let's say they wore the Elphaba
everything.
Hat. Yeah.
Everything that they have got their name set as Elphaba, Orion, Doherty, has to be removed. So for the first time in 5 years, Orion has to be themselves. They haven't been themselves. They've been living their life as somebody else for the past 5 years. This is big for them because they don't know how to be a real human.
Nope. No. People are asking, how did you get this C&D? Razor is a music executive. I don't know if she wants to say. I don't know if she wants to say more than that, but she's a music executive. So this is why. This is how she knows.
I've had access to a lot of interworkings of Orion over the last year, and yeah, I was put on this because I apparently am the one with the special interest, and because I enjoy the Cam 2s, which I would like to say thank you everybody for being here. Jamie, Oliver, Misty, thank you. Riley, Cody, Becca, yeah, all of you guys, thank you very much.
How do we know this is true though? Someone says. Well, apart from this, he posted on his Instagram stories on, I think, Tuesday, my favourite thing doesn't want to be associated with me anymore. He's had a week-long crash out like a bender for the last 7 days, and this is why he's been very like elusive about it. But if you look at the timelines, it all makes sense.
I notified the Cam 2 people that are here of everything that was going on before it happened.
Yeah. So we've been watching his behaviour. Obviously, it's quite the claim, but everything lines up with what Orion said and done over the last week.
He didn't. Somebody just said about the housing. He didn't use his name for the housing. He didn't use Elphaba for housing. He rearranged his own name.
Yeah, he's claiming housing under a different name than his own legal name. His legal name is Orion Paul Doherty, but that's not the name under which he claims housing.
Everyone's asking about the GoFundMe.
It depends on how far they want to push it and take it back. I mean, legally, they can only charge for things from a certain date.
Yeah.
The fact that they have attempted 3 times to issue a C&D to Orion and have been unsuccessful, they can only really go from this date for infringements, but the evidence is there of who they are as a person, all their online activity, you know.
Someone says, what if he changes his legal name to Elphaba? Someone asked that. I doubt he could do so now. But
it's already past the 7-day deadline of proof.
What if he claims he didn't get the letter? Well, he obviously did get the letter because he's alluded to it. He's alluded to it on his Instagram stories, and that's the whole reason from this crash out starting Tuesday. Every single thing.
The letter was hand delivered to them.
Yeah, he was served. And he is aware.
People are asking to see like the whole cease and desist. I don't think
I will pop what I've got in the Discord. Yeah.
Yes, she's redacted it. She's had the legal team go over it.
Yeah, and I've only got a couple of pages because the less that I know, because I still have NDAs, so the less that I know about certain things, the less that I can speak on.
What I will say about that as well, people, what do you think about people posting the cease and desist online? Like, do you give permission for that?
Make it bigger. I don't think we can do when the people are in the boxes. They've just posted on IG. Have they actually? Hold on.
Yeah, Razor in full Elphaba makeup and hat and the audio.
Yeah, he just posted himself singing Greened Up with the hat, looking like Elphaba the character, singing Defying Gravity on purpose 52 seconds ago. And the caption is, wanted to post this as it's an old photo, but I love it and wanted it on my grid. So, I guess that's...
I'll take that as a protest.
Yeah, you can take that however you want. You can take that however you want. He's watching. He's got burner accounts. He watches all of us come to us on... In the background, he's got two phones and an iPad. He always watches us, always. But he's he's not to be called Elphaba anymore because Universal and Wicked have made it clear that they don't want him to be called Elphaba. It's not his legal name. His legal name is Orion Paul Doherty.
So everyone say hello to Orion Paul Doherty.
So no one's to refer to him as Elphaba anymore because that's not his name. And if he claims his name's Alphabet, that's just not true. He's produced nothing to back this claim up, and he's disallowed from doing so anymore. Can he legally go by Alfie? Well, I imagine any association with Alphabet after this would be a no-go. But obviously, we don't know. We don't know what he will try.
Somebody asked, is TikTok aware of the cease and desist? Can they aid Universal in taking off this down?
Yeah, I just responded. So yes, they can post it, but of course Orion can take their own legal matters with you because it's their personal information, even though information is redacted.
He's taken his name's on Instagram is still Alphabet Orion Doherty, but he's taken Joe's profile picture. He likes to have like an Alphabet profile picture, whereas this one's just a normal one of him. There's no mention of Wicked or anything in the bio now. He's just posted another story with he's holding his hands out and he's got a green heart. Will he claim doxing? Well, he can't. He can't claim doxing because that's his legal name. It's a matter of public record. You know, Universal did not hire private investigators to dig this up. It's an established known fact that his name is Elphaba.
And
Orion.
Orion has claimed many times online that they have legally changed their name to Elphaba. So
yeah,
they wouldn't lie about that, would they?
No, they'd never lie. They'd never lie.
Never.
Oh yeah, just a funny thing. I already changed the Discord Elphaba chat to Orion Paul.
Does anyone have any more questions?
I'm just bringing up the Instagram on my screen so I can just pull down and refresh it.
People in the box is going to mute themselves now. I think you're free to speak.
I saw someone ask, has Orion tried to call the police on you, Razor?
Yes, I was actually served a summons a couple of days ago pertaining to this. There was inaccuracies with it, but yeah, I am golden, but they're in a lot of trouble and it's not going to be pretty for them.
What happens? Paul, sorry, you go on it.
Someone says, what happens if they don't pay out? Well, I imagine they'd have to declare bankruptcy.
Yeah.
Because they've not got the money to pay for all of this. He doesn't even have the money for a solicitor to even dispute it. Never mind all the damages that he'll be paying. And he was.
And they have been offered legal representation.
New post.
They have been offered free legal representation, and they said, "I'll sort that out myself." And they haven't done a thing yet.
I've seen people saying, "Will it be US or UK court?"
The paperwork that I have is for the UK and it is international court.
New post on Instagram.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. So it's a picture of Orion as a child and it says, "I won't ever stop following my dreams. No one can stop me and no one will bring me down. I love you."
Well, there's your confirmation, everyone. There is your confirmation. He's speaking in code. I won't ever stop following my dreams. His dream is Wicked. and no one can stop me. He's referencing the courts. And no one will bring me down. I love you. He's not
we've got
denying it.
another one. Hang on.
Check your Discord chat, Oliver.
Huh? Right, I've checked it. No one can stop me. Well, I think you can be stopped, Orion. I think you can be stopped. And I think you will be stopped because you have been served a cease and desist, which you violated almost immediately. And now you have received a summons. So he's saying no one can stop me, but he can't fight this. He can't go against a multi-billion-pound global multinational company. He cannot do so. But he's been, if you notice, we were asking people to go into his chat and say things about Wicked, and he was being very elusive a couple of days ago. Very elusive. I think he referred to it as that West End show one time, and anytime anyone asked about it, he would reply, but he'd go very quiet, and he'd give like a 1 or 2 word answer, and he'd move on.
They spoke about Ariana, but Ariana as an artist, not Ariana as
Glinda,
a performer in Wicked. Yeah.
Just to let you know, Ollie Jammy says it's not letting him back in the box.
Oh, time to refresh his thing.
Yeah, he's been invited.
How/where are infringements reported? We already, well, a few days ago I was asking people to record any clips of him singing Fine Gravity, especially with background vocals, over 36 seconds from that day onwards, so people could send it to me and we could pass it on. I guess it really doesn't matter now because it's going to court anyway. He's already violated it. He threw a tantrum. That's what all his tantrums have been about. It's nothing to do with the fire or anything like that. That is what his tantrums have been about for the last couple of days. It's all he's obscured the whole reason why. He's obscured the whole reason why.
So can he talk about Wicked?
I don't think so. Is Universal watching his online activity? Yes, they are.
Yes. There are actually 3 representatives from Universal in this room right now.
Hi.
Do we have to use she pronouns? Well, that's nothing to do
Use
with this.
Use whatever pronouns you want.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with this, but no, you don't have to.
I don't know any she's called Paul.
I don't know any she's called Orion.
I don't know anybody called Orion, but, you know. I can be.
This is amazing. I think this is the first like real concrete thing, because obviously we've all heard the claims Elphaba's getting arrested, this is happening to Elphaba on like Reddit, on TikTok, everything, and then 95% of the time it just never happens. It never materializes. Someone will claim something and then people will talk about it. It just never happens. This is, I think, probably the biggest thing, because Wicked is his whole life. He's got nothing without Wicked, nothing whatsoever.
So what happened, you know, the account he's got on TikTok that he can't get back into because TikTok have locked him out of it?
Yeah.
You can't get back into it to take the videos down. What happens with them? Keep on getting...
That is up to Universal to then contact those companies to remove any accounts that they have no access to.
Leave it up.
It is brilliant. It's brilliant news, because this is his whole life. Wicked. He's got nothing without Wicked. He's delusional, and he claims for the last five years he's this green witch from Wicked, and has inextricably tied himself to the brand and the image of Wicked and Elphaba, and he's no longer able to do so. Well, he can do so, but he'll face the consequences for it. The next steps, well, he's received a court summons already for violating his C&D, which he received last week, and it will be going to court because he's caused so much damage to to Wicked and Universal, he's obliterated the image. You think how many people have said, I'll never go and watch Wicked, I've got no interest in watching Wicked, he's ruined Wicked. You think how many people have been put off from Wicked forever because of him? And that's serious financial damage. So they've been forced to act.
I've just seen another comment. Someone said, what about like awareness pages and that have Elphaba in their name? Will they have to remove that as well?
Well, no, because you aren't making monetization from it. You're not making it your character, you're not making it your persona. So you're simply talking about it as a fan, which is normal.
Does anyone else have any good questions? And would anyone like to get in the box?
Will there be a statement from Universal?
Yeah,
I don't think so, because there's no need to do that. They don't want to draw attention, and this is what we discussed in a meeting a month ago. They don't want to draw attention to Orion. They honestly have a stack of emails from them asking everything from, hey, I'm happy to be on the green carpet and do PR for you, I'm a big fan. These are multiple emails to even somebody that was an intern for only 2 weeks received emails from Orion begging to be associated with the premiere of Wicked, to do some kind of PR promotion. But they're not a good name. No. Nobody wants somebody that has
that much baggage,
issues with minors, substances, SA, SH, the list goes on. We all know the wrongs they've done. Universal know them too. They don't want their name associated with this person.
We're still protesting, Razor.
And this,
on Instagram.
This is I think this is what's caused the latest outburst with the police as well. But the thing is, if a company like Universal is going after someone legally and seeking damages and punitive action against them, obviously it's not just the trolls, is it? If a big companies, this is like a last resort. They really do not want to have to go against someone publicly, take them to court and things like that, because it's very damaging for the brand image for them to even do so. This was a last resort, and I think this is why he's talking about the police. But the thing is, if the police know about the fact that he's now been served and he's received a C&D and he's violating it, companies like Universal do not just go after people. Like, there has to be evidence to do so, otherwise they just wouldn't bother. So that's just gonna blow up in his face.
He's still going. It's just him singing Wicked. The last 2 reels have just been him singing Wicked.
He's not helping himself.
So that is that. So this is so everyone asking for proof. First of all, before we brought this publicly, we were dropping little hints here and there, and then I said on, I think it was Tuesday, if you want to know more about what has happened, just go on his Instagram story and read out the post that says, my favourite thing doesn't want to be associated with me anymore. And now he's posting videos of himself singing Defying Gravity. I don't think there's any more proof that is needed. So, do you know what I mean? It all lines up. Yeah, and
their posts earlier today, was it, or early this morning or last night, where they said, I have to sing for my supper. They only ever sing Defying Gravity.
Yeah. So he's completely he's SHOT himself, not only in the foot but in the head, because that's his whole life, and now it's just gone. If only he just controlled himself. You know, if he was just singing Defying Gravity and he wasn't a nuisance, Universal wouldn't go after him. But because he's caused such bad publicity, and if you Google the name Elphaba Orion Doherty, just even Elphaba in the UK, he is the first thing that comes up. It's not Cynthia. It's not the people on the West End who play Elphaba. It's not the character of Elphaba. It's him. So they've had to do this. He's saying it's fake.
Where is he saying it's fake? Just because it might be on a different Instagram.
But it's not fake though, is it, Orion?
I know Riley's watching TikTok, so.
Yeah, I can't see it where he said it's fake. He just posted another one.
It's stories. Hang on.
There's so much shite on his story that you don't. It's just hard to go through.
I'm just going by.
Oh! 5 minutes ago. People are allowed. He's not denying it. In fact, he is implicitly proving it true, because he said people are allowed to follow their dreams. I won't stop singing. Trans rights. But what does being trans have to do with that, Orion?
And if you go back to every time something's came out about him, he's always instantly gone, "Nah, you're lying. It's all fake."
Yep, he does that every single time. He deflects, he lies, he gaslights, he misdirects, he puts misinformation out there.
Angry Irish has a question. Go for it.
I was just reading Angry Irish's question about why didn't Universal go after TikTok and Instagram? It has taken over, I would say, probably about 2.5 years, if not longer, just to start receiving royalties from TikTok. So having anything to do with TikTok getting information back through them, it's easier for them to take it into their own hands and go above TikTok and go to the person directly.
Apparently there's audio in that story. So
There is.
Do you want me to play it?
Yeah, please.
Okay, give me a sec, because it's going to be a bunch of shit. Quick Photoshop. I'm sorry.
Just to clear this up, because there's a lot of people watching it, obviously, desist is so fake. I'm not legally called Orion Paul Dirty. I'm actually called legally Elphaba Orion Dirty. So that would be my name. I'm going to keep singing Wicked and always be a fan of the show, because it is what I've always dreamed of, and everyone knows that. And it's my dream, and no matter how many transphobes try and bring me down, it ain't gonna happen, because my dream is bigger than hate. It can't. It's a spiritual dream. It's something much more deeper than a court case, which is fake as well, darling. So I'm gonna keep going.
He's panicking.
Yes. I'm going to wear my hat, and I'm going to keep slaying and keep being me. And I'm going to keep doing me, babe. Keep being me. Thank you very much. Myself.
He says it's fake. He says it's fake, but then he goes and validates it. He goes and validates. He's so transparent.
The tremble in that voice is great.
Wait, should someone screen record that and like send it in and send it to Razor?
Yes.
Because I think Razor should show that.
Oh, they already have that. Anything that they have posted on any TikTok or Instagram in the last month and a half has all been saved and recorded.
He said it's fake, but then he proves the contrary.
You could hear the tremble as he sits on his bed.
Yeah.
They had 3 hours ago, their timeline ended nearly 3 hours, 6 minutes away from 3 hours ago, to produce a birth certificate with that name.
Yeah.
But are you allowed to show this cease and desist online like this?
Redacted information, yes. So I don't have the full thing. Literally what I have is that page, and there is 9 pages to the document.
Okay.
And I have basically 2 and a bit.
Yeah.
It has all been confirmed with legal. I have NDAs, I have contracts. I have only said the information in which I have been allowed to say.
No, she's not breached GDPR. First of all, she's in Australia. They don't have GDPR, but also she's checked this she's had this checked over by a legal team. She's had details redacted, things that she can't share. She's obviously she said things that still can't be said publicly. But it all lines up with what Elphaba's doing, what he did over the last week, what he's saying on his Instagram, what we've been saying. It all lines up. That story's been deleted.
That's all. Hang on, I'm checking it for a minute. 19
Let's have a look.
Wait, how has he deleted it?
There we go. There we go. There we go, everyone. There we go. He's deleted it. He's deleted it.
I really hope someone screen recorded that.
Are you recording this live, Oliver?
Yes.
Then he's uploaded it.
I'll have the live playback thing.
Is toxicity offline?
So they've put up a screenshot, Razor, from the request for a mechanical license for defying gravity from Wicked. Dear Elphaba, thank you for sending the recordings. Your Purple Disco Machine Mix version of Defying Gravity is approved for licensing, for digital downloads and for streaming. If you're open to suggestion, Mr. Schwartz suggested that you could improve the Unlimited Bridge, both in terms of its beat and structure. As it appears your recording is originating in the UK and requires license not obtainable from Redacted. I'm looking in Redacted at Universal Music. Mr. Schwartz, Music Publishing Administration can advise you of the requirements for licensing you need or point you in the right direction. We do not grant approval for the license of your demo recording as submitted. If you have any questions, we may assist further. Please let us know. I was so honoured I cried. I don't know what that's supposed to
This is a year ago.
That was when they uploaded Defying Gravity to Spotify, and it was removed within, I think, an hour or two. So they do not have the licensing and permission.
No,
I don't know what that's supposed to prove, honestly.
It's from a year ago. It proves absolutely nothing.
It literally says in the thing, this does not grant you licensing.
He's grasping at straws. He'd post something more relevant if this wasn't true. And he's known to doctor things as well. He's done it to Jenny Johnson. He's done it to.
Oh, that's been removed already, apparently.
Apparently, everything Wicked has been removed. Sorry, I'm just doing a slow scroll here.
Let me have a look.
But please don't feed into what they want. They want to get sectioned. You've got to look at the big picture. They want to get sectioned. They want people to think that they are absolutely insane because it'll play better in court.
Already.
They do not have the money to back up any of this.
I was posting another story. Ha ha ha. That cease and desist is fake.
Oh,
he's crashing out. He's crashing out. If it was... he's clearly affected.
Just come in the box, Orion. Come and have a chat.
Yeah, he posted do you know that email that he just
Oh, he just deleted it?
Yeah, he deleted it. He deleted it. If you needed any more proof that this is, I mean, he's saying it's fake, but on Tuesday he posted an Instagram story saying my favourite thing. Bearing in mind we'd not said anything publicly at this point. We'd made a few little hints, but he said on Wednesday or Tuesday, when I think it was Tuesday, my favourite thing doesn't want to be associated with me anymore. Well, what does that mean, Orion? What does that mean if it's fake? What does it mean? You
Astrid in the comments has said, I'm a rogue mod, they know it's real, they've been messaging me all week about it.
Astrid?
Sorry. Someone's added me.
Astrid? Where's Astrid?
It's quite far up.
Orion is in here. He's been listening. He's been listening
the whole time.
Get in the box, Orion. Yeah?
Check your
Hello, Orion. Please unblock me.
Yep. You'll be in Cam 2 again.
Since you're listening, Orion, please leave children alone.
I want to work with you.
But obviously,
I just wants to talk.
That got deleted so quick. Literally, within a minute, that was deleted.
Please stop messaging children. Please stop letting children be mods and become your best friend.
And sending you money.
Yeah. But now, if he goes to the police and he claims it's all the trolls, well, big, massive multinational companies with billions of pounds do not, march to the beat of trolls. Can you imagine how damaging that would be for a big company to do that? Go off what trolls are saying. Is absolute BS that he's claiming it's fake. They don't do that on a whim.
Oh, they've already deleted this cease and desist. It's fake.
Oh.
I just want to say one thing. To anyone saying that this is fake, I can get why you're saying that, but please know Razor is a very trusted source and a very good friend of ours, and this is all very, very real.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't be bigging this up if it was fake. Like, we are sharing this with you all because this is real. And everyone in this, box right now has been known about this for, a few weeks now.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks. We've been having to keep our, mouths shut, Razor telling us behind the scenes. She can't say much, because obviously. But please know, this is 100% real. Please do not call Razor a liar. She's a very trusted source and a very good friend of ours.
She's a music executive. She knows what she's talking about. She's worked with these people for years and years. Obviously, there's things that we cannot say. She can if she wishes to. There's things that we just can't say. But if you needed more proof, then he's just proved it on his Instagram, hasn't he?
Yeah, he wouldn't be paying attention to it if it was fake.
No, he wouldn't. Why would
he wouldn't be deleting his stories?
just another Cam 2 live, isn't it? So why would he be reacting to it if it was? Do you know what I mean? Why would that get him so affected? And he proved it on Tuesday. He's so thick. He will say things, and he'll pretend he's never said it. My favourite thing doesn't want to be associated with me. This was when I was first told that he was served. And then later that day he starts crashing out, and then he posts that, and I'm like, you know what I mean? Yeah, don't call any welfare checks. He wants to be sectioned. That's what this whole performance for the last week has been about.
He wants to plead insanity.
He wants to get sectioned to be deemed to have diminished responsibility in court. He wants it for PIP and UC. He wants it so he can't work. You know what I mean? It's all.
And then also to get out of this as well.
Yeah, for diminished responsibility. I've been sectioned. I've got mental health. I don't know what I'm doing. It's the CLA excuse. It's a CLA. It's taking a page out of CLA's book. Can you do a quick recap, Razor? Because people are saying, because we've had hundreds of people in since.
Oh, if you want to do a quick recap at the moment, I'm just following up some messages, so just give me a second. So if you want to do that, I'm more than happy for you guys to do that.
Right, okay, so last week, early in the week, Orion was served a cease and desist letter. He was personally served it, and he was given terms by Universal to say, you must stop what you're doing. You must not infringe our image, our licensing, our copyright, our trademarks. You must not keep representing yourself as Elphaba. You've caused innumerable damage to Defying Gravity. They laid out things he specifically can't do. He can't publicly broadcast music that Universal licenses from Wicked, and saying that he can't do that on live anymore. He can't dress up in the likeness of Elphaba, greening up, putting a witch hat on. Do you know that top he's got that says Wicked, the branded, and he can't do that, and he can't claim he's Elphaba anymore. He's got to change his name. He was given 7 days to produce evidence that Elphaba was his legal name, and he has not done so. He's not done so because he can't, because it's not his legal name is Orion Paul Doherty. He's not changed it by depoll. He's not changed it on his birth certificate. He's done nothing of the sort. And that ultimatum expired a couple of hours ago. People are going to be asking for proof. We've put up 2 screenshots of a redacted letter. Razorblade is a music executive. She's worked with, in the music industry for decades. And if you need any more proof, well, on Tuesday, so Elphaba was served on Tuesday morning. Later that day, he has his first big crash out. The start of this week, for the last 7 days, he's on the trot. He's been crashing out. This was the first day, and then he starts with the S-baiting, and then he comes off lives, and he posts a story that says, "My favourite thing doesn't want to be associated with me anymore." So I drew attention to that. Obviously, we've been sitting on this, and Razor, made us aware of some details, what we needed to know, and I told everyone, because people were saying how people were already starting to speculate about a C&D, because we started saying he's received some bad news this morning. That's what the bad news was. And then people started speculating, and that was the reason, basically. It's the reason for this whole performance for the last week. Go on, Jamie.
Sorry, Lou, do you have because you've got all the screenshots of the stories, do you have the one when he posted?
Yeah, my favourite thing doesn't want to be associated with me anymore.
Do you still have it? It's probably on Discord, but
maybe that would make more sense to be able to. I can go get it.
What happens if he carries on? Well,
to show that.
Well, he's already carried on. He violated the C&D within less than 24 hours. We got screen recordings of the little BASTARD singing, the day of. So then within 24 to 48 hours, he received a court summons for doing so, because he's just not allowed to anymore. They've made it clear it's not acceptable. So if he keeps doing this, every single infraction will count against him. Obviously, we can't send clips in of him singing Defying Gravity or Wicked before the C&D came into effect. But everything after that, that's why I've been telling people, please go ask him about Wicked, see what he says, let's see what his response is, and we can gauge, see if we can find out anything from that. And to send me clips of him singing Wicked. And a couple of days ago, when we were doing that, do you know how he goes on and on about Wicked, and he loves to talk about Wicked? I made people put in his chat, what was it? Sing Wicked, it cheers you up. He never did so. And also, anytime someone was asking about Wicked, he was very quiet and he moved on very quickly, whereas he usually rambles on and on and on about that. So,
alright, let me see if this works.
Well, this is just one more issue for them, because they've got a tax bill in the tens of thousands at least. They've said they're in rent arrears somehow from homeless accommodation. I'm not quite sure how that works, but and then he's got a rug debt as well, and now he's going to court for this.
There's no set date for that yet.
There's no set date. Yeah, these things that happen overnight, and that's the thing. As soon as we figured out where he was, obviously you can't dox someone. You just can't do that publicly. But as soon as people found out definitively where he is, he was served. You think how quickly, his old address was properly confirmed. Like, people had speculated for months, and they'd narrowed down the general area, but then when it was confirmed within a couple of weeks, this happens. So here we go. My favorite.
But this is the fourth time, though.
Yep.
The fourth time that they have tried to be served, though. So the fourth attempt finally landed.
Yeah, and he's able to be summoned and served again, because his addy was literally put out there again, so he can't get away from it. He can't move to a different place and escape, because it's already out there again, and that's what he was worrying about. That's why he moved. He admitted yesterday that he moved due to what was it? Due to trolling and doxing, and not because of a fire. And this is the real reason.
Someone's asked, is there a possibility of jail time?
I wouldn't know about that.
Yes. Yep. As this document says, imprisonment up to 5 years. So yeah, there is.
I imagine if he does contempt of court, then you can get, that's a criminal offence as well. So Lou's put up the Instagram story and it says, my favourite thing doesn't want to be affiliated with me. I've always wanted friends who liked musical theatre musicals. I never had it. So that's what we were alluding to last week when we're saying he's received some bad news. And then I said, if you want to put 2 and 2 together, go and look at his Instagram story.
And that's the thing, every friend that they have had is doing so much better since being away from them. They have survived Orion.
Razor, somebody's asking, because Orion has been pushing for the autism diagnosis, would that at all affect? As far as I know, I don't think so, because again, it's after the fact, but...
They've been trying to get that diagnosis for ages, and it's purely for their own benefit. It won't affect anything in court, but they want to have something to say, I am crazy, I am insane, look at what I can do.
Yeah, he wants the excuse basically, which lines up because he wants the excuse for the police too, so he can go to the police and say, look, I've had to go on antidepressants because of the trolls, and so you need to do something because they're making my mental health worse, and that's why he's seeking a diagnosis as well. So he can say, look, I'm a vulnerable autistic ADHD trans woman and I'm being stalked and harassed online, so you need to do something about that because I'm vulnerable. It's all part of the same playbook. He's saying you're lying on Insta. I know he did, but he deleted the stories. Unless he's posted new ones. he said we lied for about a minute and then he deleted it. And you can see, if you were lying, Elphaba, prove to the contrary.
Feel free to join the box and prove it wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
He's clutching at straws. He's got... Well, he claims, do you know when we come to him, he claims it's all AI and it's all fake, but we literally only record what comes out of his mouth. So he's a pathological liar, so I wouldn't really trust what he says about anything. And if he says, oh, this isn't real, well, that's meaningless. Do the police know about the C&D?
Yes, they do.
Yeah. So his claims to the police of, he's just a victim, well, the police are going to look at the legal action, universal and wicked taking, and you know what I mean. They don't do that for no reason. They don't do it on a whim.
Yeah, he deleted the post calling it fake after about a minute of it being up.
Not even that. I'm having to refresh every second in case he puts something up and deletes it before I can get to it.
Which police jury? Well, he's under the Metropolitan Police.
No, his TikTok account.
Civil and criminal.
Yeah.
So that would be a reason why he would have been moving around a lot.
Yeah, we think so.
Yep.
He's trying to
because they tried to issue a C&D 3 times before to previous addresses, and they weren't at those accommodations. The fourth one stuck, and then they moved within a day or two from receiving that.
Yeah, he moved,
and then they were issued they were served a reminder, and that's what was the crash out yesterday of everybody's doxing my information, and it was because identity theft, because they had somebody come and serve them again.
Yep, so that's what that was about.
When you say served, does that mean somebody in person served it to them?
Yes.
Gotcha.
a court-approved bailiff or what do you call it, JP, served the documents to them.
Oh, because I received information a while ago that the bailiffs were going to be turning up to the door, but that was regarding a phone bill.
I wouldn't be shocked about that. I would have loved to seen his face after hearing you've been served.
Screen recorder.
Could you get in trouble for getting gifts from profiting off this Elphaba person? No, because we're not profiting off him. We're trying to get him off the app.
And everybody knows that everything that I receive, I gift back to everybody else, so...
Can confirm. My clone has been slammed many times. that was funnier than my hit though.
He has gone very quiet. He's gone very quiet, Orion. Why don't you have your say? Why don't you have your say, Orion? Come on.
He's not on TikTok Live, is he?
I don't believe so.
I just saw in the comments Jess asked what about the Smule app that they sing on?
That anything.
Yeah.
It's got all their social medias listed. Like I said, there is about 3 pages, and it's all social medias, everything.
Does he know you're live? Yes, he does, because he's been reacting to it on his Instagram stories. He's literally mentioned it, and then deleted it 2 minutes later. So he's been watching. He probably still is. So why don't you get in the box, Orion? Get in the box, and you can have your say, and you can tell everyone why it's fake.
I don't even want the forgiveness. I just want him to come up and beg for forgiveness and just admit he's done everything wrong.
But he's truly effed himself over now, because Wicked is his whole life. Wicked is his whole life, and he's got nothing else whatsoever. And he can't do that anymore. Not publicly. And he claims TikTok is his job. He's addicted to social media, but he can do none of that. He can do none of this on social media anymore.
Can I just ask?
The Discord link's expired, apparently.
Could I just ask another question?
Yeah, sure.
Go for it, Irish. Ask what you need to.
How long has this investigation been going on for?
Probably the last 5 months, maybe more. Actively and more solidly within the last 2 months.
Okay, thank you.
Exactly. How bad do you have to be for a giant transnational company to come after you? Exactly. This is the last thing that they do. It's the last resort, because it's terrible publicity to take anyone to court. They just rather avoid that. But he's really given them no option.
Somebody asked, can he attend theatre performances of...
Oh, I'm sure they can attend, because they've got to use their own money to go. They just won't be allowed to say, oh, I am Elphaba.
Yeah.
They can't do that anymore.
He will. He'll probably see that Wicked is transphobic. I wouldn't be shocked. I would not be shocked if he said that.
Guys, I'm just checking the community thing. There's nothing on there. I can't do it on laptop, but I've got to check on my phone. There's nothing there.
He's got loads of kids in that. Do you know that IG channel thing that he's got? He's got loads of kids in there. Loads. And he's posted nothing new.
Nothing new.
Nothing. He's deleted a lot of the posts, and then he's gone silent. Just videos of him. He's spiteful though. He's told that he can't sing Wicked, so he does it out of spite, and he uploads videos. It's just like with that baby crying and that mother. He was told to shut up, so what does he do? He sits against the wall and he screeches it into the wall. It's classic Orion behaviour. It's classic.
Somebody said, will he ever be able to become off on the West End? No. I can say that with some confidence.
He's obliterated that chance. He's absolutely obliterated any chance of it. And now that this has happened, no production company or theatre will ever touch him, ever.
No way.
I mean, even before...
Keep in mind, this is a person that has received so much money from TikTok to transition, people giving out of the goodness of their heart or for whatever reason they gave to Orion. It was spent on Roblox and Pokemon cards. They have not transitioned. They have not done anything that money was intended to do. They have frauded the people who have donated and gifted to them for transition.
Yeah. He should be made to pay it all back. Well, he's being made to pay damages because he's infringed this cease and desist already literally within about 12 hours. He'd infringed it, and he, you know what I mean. They will take him to court for it, and he doesn't have that kind of money. Does this not put the case at jeopardy? No.
No.
It's already been checked over by lawyers.
Universal are very, very thankful with the Cam 2s for this information because they're the ones that show the wrongings that this person does.
Yeah. He's posted wicked gifts in his community. Oh, have you, Elphaba? Elphaba community. Yeah, he has. He has.
Yeah, it was like 2 hours ago, I think.
He's so spiteful.
Were you aware you're being camped too? A lot of comments claiming this is fake and the wrong person is being investigated. And is Orion starting his camp 2 business? What's that? Throw that back on when it's all done.
So at least I guess he will be going to the red carpet for Wicket 2.
No.
No, absolutely not. Irish.
Just joking.
What's happened? Elphaba was served with a cease and desist at the beginning of last week. He violated it literally within hours, and now he's finding out the consequences of doing so. And we are bringing this to the public, and we're speaking about it.
Well, what I can do is, since Elphaba's clearly watching, I can drop down. We can open up this box, and Elphaba, just let us know what account you are, and I'm sure they're happy to bring you up.
Oh, yes.
And you can discuss this further, or, whatever claims you would like to make.
Couldn't do that. They're covered. They keep saying, oh, nobody will talk to me. The box is open.
Yeah. I'll just look at my guest requests. I'll just leave it open. You don't need to leave. I'll see if he puts in a guest request. I think that's very unlikely.
Let me just refresh the request.
Come on, Elphaba, join the box in your Macca Packer dress. I want to see it. I'm ready.
Yeah, there was somebody called Haggis Supper that came in and was being very defensive. But,
really?
Yeah.
County violations have been literally racking up since day one of receiving the C&D. They've been racking up violations. They don't care. They think that it's just going to go away if they move house or continue doing what they're doing.
Yeah,
they're not accepting any of their adult responsibilities because they've never accepted any of their adult responsibilities.
No, that's what he does. He'll go to the police and he might attend the first interview, but he will never email them back. He'll never attend another interview. He'll never reply to them back. He'll never phone back. Just like with Gender GP, he claims that they scammed him. They never did. He just never attended appointments. He just thought he paid this subscription to access a service, and he'd be given everything for free. He doesn't attend hospital appointments or doctor's appointments. He attends nothing, and he doesn't follow through. So, is Orion not his real name? His legal name is Orion Paul Doherty.
Oh, I'm sorry. Orion Paul Doherty, please come up in the box with your Macapac address on.
Could this be what the 2-hour police thing is for? Well, this is the whole reason for his crash out. If you track the timeline, he was served on, I believe, Tuesday morning. And then he was acting all erratic. He came on live crying that morning. Tears in his eyes. He came off. He came back later. He was normal. He was singing, but he wasn't singing Wicked, if you remember. And then he started getting really angry. He crashed out, and then he posted the Instagram stories saying, "My favourite thing doesn't want to be associated with me." That's what it's nothing to do with the fire. It's nothing to do with anything else. That's the whole reason for this crash out over the last 7 days, because Wicked is his whole life. You think how important Wicked is to him. It's more important to him than anything whatsoever. So that's...
Oliver, you'll have to say hello to Las Vegas. He's watching you.
Really? I doubt he'll join the box. I very much doubt so.
Oh, he's watching you. Someone called Las Vegas is watching you.
I mean Elphaba.
Oh no. I'm just saying, say hello to Las Vegas, he's watching you.
Yeah, so does anyone else have any other questions for Razor? He does think he's untouchable, but he's finding out now. He is finding out now that he's not.
No.
The thing is every time they go live, the crash outs are getting bigger. Their lies are getting more extreme. They're becoming more dangerous with everything that they're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, the reports of SA, and then the next day going out wearing the exact same dress that you just said, I can't. This happened. It's horrible for people that have been through these situations. It is triggering, and this is somebody that is tying themselves to a company that don't want to be associated. They're not involved with anything like of that nature. They don't want that on their name.
But he's also shown.
Someone's asking.
Go on. He's also shown screenshots from like 5-6 years ago before he was controversial, saying that Wicked and Universal and Disney and everything that all support him, and he's been given permission. So people will think, oh well, Universal's not done anything, Wicked's not done anything, and they're standing by him. So that's caused a lot of damage to them through them not acting and him saying, well look, I've got permission from them. So I guess Alpha's really forced them to do this. They've really been left no choice. Go on, Becca.
And they've been saved the whole time.
Yeah.
So when the Roblox thing happened,
yeah,
the only thing that saved them was they were under 18. That was it. They're not under 18 anymore. They are an adult with adult responsibilities, and they are playing games and doing things that, as you can see, putting them in a lot of hot water.
Yeah. What were you saying, Becca?
Someone's asking Razor, as Orion contacted you personally.
I actually went into their live the other day when Misty Moores was cam touring for the very first time. I went in and I said hello. That was all I said, and people were like, oh, hi Razor, and they're like, I don't know who you are, but people seem to like you, so that must mean you hate me. And I commented back in the chat, so because people like me, you don't? Like, I didn't do anything wrong. And then I was blocked straight up. But hi Orion, you know who I am now, don't you?
if he makes a scene about this, would Universal make a statement? That's what someone said.
It depends how big they want to make it. I mean, at the moment, there are small fish in a small pond. They've sent a C&D. They already know that people are going to push Orion to come clean, to do the right thing, and this is what they've asked, you know, like Cam 2s and stuff, they're thankful for, because the report, all the information, all the wrongings, as I've said, it gives them information. Like, obviously they can't view everything media-wise, but when they were on talking to ChatGPT, asking lawsuits, copyright infringement, name changing, all things Wicked related, it set off a lot of buzzwords, and they know exactly where they're going with everything now, and they already are a step ahead. They already know that Orion will make an insane plan, a plea of insanity, because they have nothing left. Why were they still singing after being served? Purely an arsehole. They think that they are above everybody and untouchable.
Out of spite, that's why. That's the same reason why he sung next to that wall with the baby and the mother, for the exact same reason, because he's spiteful.
Same reason that they've caused harm to a mother of DV with children, had people falsely arrested and imprisoned for things that they have said.
Razor's not an employee of Universal.
No, I am not.
Someone just messaged me saying about what about like Roblox and their character and that. Like, I don't know if that would be a problem. I'm not sure. I just thought I'd ask that question.
Again, it depends on how far they want to take it. Their main issue with the Roblox thing is them and their contact with minors. Their contact with minors, their SA, their SH is the top things that they're concerned about, because it is damaging.
Yeah, if he's going round on Kids app as Elphaba, and then people Google Elphaba and they get the Wicked character, and he's talking to kids and he's doing inappropriate things, it's such a terrible look for them. And that's just one thing out of hundreds. One thing out of hundreds as to why they've done this.
Some are asking, can you post the C&D on the awareness pages and for Reddit?
I think she said she's posting them into the Discord. Obviously they have to stay redacted.
Yeah, which one in the Discord?
That aren't in the Discord, but can it be posted around?
Probably the Elphaba chat.
You mean the Orion pool chat?
Oh, sorry everyone.
Yeah, but like Karma's waiting and said, can you post pics of the C&D pages you have available so awareness accounts and Redditors can use?
Yeah, should we posting it in the Orion poll chat, in our Discord?
But is that the one you said earlier that Orion can sue people with, or is it not?
Sorry, what?
I have just posted it in the TikTok T Orion Paul Discord.
Yeah. Let me just have a check for everyone. TikTok T, Orion Paul. Yeah, the documents are there.
There we go, everyone.
The documents are there. If you want to join the Discord, you have to tap the 3 dots and open in browser, and it should work that way. The link is in Jammy's bio.
People are saying the link is expired.
Let me message him. Jamie. The link. Why does it turns it off, the link, so it doesn't expire, but it expires anyway. There we go, I've dropped him a message. Yeah, you should update that. The TikTok T is the server name, and the Elphaba chat you have to verify yourself using a ticket to have access to it. We've seen all his Instagram stories. He posted loads of Instagram stories, and then he deleted them all like 2 minutes later, claiming it's all fake, it's all lies. He posted an email from a year ago that didn't prove anything. So he's posting him what, as in right now or earlier? Because we've seen all the stories from earlier.
There's nothing new on the stories, unless it's on TikTok, unless they've uploaded to TikTok.
No, there's nothing new.
Do you think they're calling 999 for a taxi trip again?
Yeah, try and get himself sectioned again.
It would be shameful if they are, because they've already told people that they shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, he did. He said you were offing Granny if you call the police on him because you're taking emergency resources, which is so ironic because he calls the police and 999 every day, every single day. He phones them for a taxi home. He'll lie to them. So if he wants to do that, he can do. They're still posting.
And I just want to put out there that, how to word this, this isn't intended to cause harm to Orion or to make them self-harm. It is to purely bring awareness to you guys of the lies that, you know, have been said. It clarifies a whole bunch of things. This is a person that has caused a lot of damage to a company that is beautiful. It's childhood memories, you know. The Wizard of Oz is as old as time, you know, and they just want the negativity from this person to be completely stripped from it. Why Orion can't be their own person, sing what songs they want, live their life that they want. Now they have to do it without Wicked being a part of it because of their actions.
Because he's such a nuisance in the past that has driven a company who would otherwise just ignore everything to take legal action against him, because he's that much of a nuisance. And this is the reason for the whole crash out last week, the whole thing, all the lies. If you go back and listen to what he said, he talks about it in coded language, he makes reference to it, but he's very subtle with it. So if you go back, watch The Observer will probably have some videos, and if you go back and you'll think, now that you know this, you'll be like, oh, you know, he's talking in code here. Sorry, Kerry, I don't know why you got blocked. Yeah, it does. It all tallies up. If you go back and you watch the lives, if the clips are out there, it all starts to make sense. He's being quiet because he's got nothing to say. He was saying it was fake, and then he deleted that a minute later. And he posted an email from a year ago, and he deleted that a minute later. And he posted something else, which he deleted a minute later. He probably is making up documents and stuff. He's done that before to people, falsifying things. I wouldn't be shocked if he's doing that. But he's not that clever. He doesn't realise. People will catch him out.
Is the Discord link fixed?
Where's Jamie? Let me message him. I don't know. I think he's fixed it, but I don't know. I told him to come back. He's trying to do it right now, everyone. It is illegal to forge documents, but he does it anyway. He's done it to Cam 2s before. He's done it on loads of occasions. He'll doctor something, or he will falsify it. What have you missed?
I can see Becca's fingers.
What have you missed? Elphaba was served personally last week, at the beginning of the week, with a cease and desist. He infringes it within hours, so now it's going to court. He thought he could move away to a different place. He'd run away and escape. That's why him talking about. He said yesterday. So first of all, he claimed he had to move because of the fire, and then yesterday he says, "Well, I'm being stalked, trolled, doxed." So I think he's moved into this other place, to stop Universal and the legal system following him. He loves to move about.
Like he's already talking about moving again.
Yeah, he's talking about moving again. He tries to evade things, but he's not that clever. We do love Razor. Everyone say thank you to Razor, because it's only her that's done this. It's really nothing to do with us. Razor's got the money, the time, and the ability to do this, as she has done. No one else could have done this.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, Orion will still be here. You'll still be watching. He will still be watching. He likes to watch the Cam 2s. He does it all the time. He'll come off live and he'll watch us.
But yeah, so going forward, if you see infringements, I think what we'll do is we'll post up a little thing in the Discord about what they can and can't do.
Yep.
As per the C&D rules, and then if you want to send any information through to Ollie or whatever. But yeah, we'll make sure it gets to the right people and it all helps out. So the thing is, no harassment. Orion, just be you. Live your life.
Yeah, without falsely
do what you're doing.
Yeah. Is Misty
Hopefully
here?
we get to see the real Orion. Misty is in the shower, I think.
Oh, darling. What is TikTok doing about him? Well, he posted an Instagram story this morning saying that TikTok needs to be doing something about all of us, which I find so ironic, because all we do is cam to him, in his own words. And he's saying, why is TikTok allowing all of this? I'd love to know the same. Why is TikTok allowing all of this, Elphaba? Sorry, Orion. TikTok should be doing something about him, but thank you for 500,000 likes, everyone. Thank you so much. Jamie is working on the link.
I think Discord might be glitching lately because the link seems to be dropping very quickly.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yes, when they crash out, do not call for a welfare check. Just go having a tanty and ignore them.
Yeah, that's what he wants. He wants the section in. He wants to be put. He wants to go to the hospital. He wants that on his records so he can claim, look what the trolls are doing to me. I've got mental health.
It's done. Okay, Discord link is working.
Oh, Jammy's back.
I don't think anybody can stop Orion's code from calling in welfare checks and stuff. I don't think that's something we can discourage it, but there's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
And the thing is Universal is not being transphobic. They are not targeting Orion for being trans, as little of transition as they are. They don't care if you are Arthur, Martha or Ken. Exactly. What they do is they look out after their company, and that's all they're doing. It's not being transphobic, it's not attacking somebody because of who they are. As we know, Orion themselves have also negatively impacted the trans community, and they are a beautiful, beautiful community of people. Again, they don't have the legal like Universal do to speak out against this person.
Yeah. Universal are massive, so if he's got them coming after him, I think the trolls are the least of his worries. If you click on the three dots on the bio in Jammy's profile, it will open it in the browser, and you should be able to join directly from there.
I will just say with the Discord, please be patient, as I'm going to guess a lot of people are requesting. Also, you have to verify for Elphaba chat, and as a lot of us are here, that might take a bit more time as well. So just please be patient with us all.
But yeah, it is thanks to people like Riley, Jammy, Angry Irish, anybody who comes to these runs, because they wouldn't know. They honestly wouldn't know. And the meeting that we had a month ago, they had no clue how deep and how dangerous Orion was to their name.
No. Right, people are being accepted into the Discord. If you want to have access to the Elphaba chat, you need to use the e-chat verify ticket, and we will approve the tickets from there.
Nessa and Bert, yes, there are actually 3 Universal reps in this room right now.
They've been listening to everything, as they have been doing for a while.
Yep. The last week I have been in and out of lockdown meetings. I have been heavily monitored on my accounts, and that is purely for my own protection.
What can Orion do and not do now, please?
Basically, anytime they're on TikTok or Instagram, using the name Elphaba, singing this music with movie or musical vocals in the background, merchandising. The only thing that they can do with Wicked is sing Defying Gravity with a karaoke track. That means no more Wicked clothing, no more hats. They had 3 hours and 15 minutes ago they had 7 days to change name or produce a birth certificate stating that their legal name is in fact Elphaba Orion Doherty. That has not been submitted.
Yeah, that's expired now, so that'll be another infringement he's got. Question: if Orion continues to call himself Elphaba, will Universal contact TikTok to remove his account?
Yes.
And I really don't think that TikTok wants to get in the firing line with Universal. Do you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of music is a big part of TikTok. You know what I mean, like lip syncing and dancing. So I don't really think they want to get into that.
And the thing is they can sing all the songs they want. If, as they've said in their previous stories, I have to sing for my supper. Some of us need to do things to make money. They can sing all the songs they want to. They just have to do it using the proper copyrighted licenses and permissions. That's all they have to do. They can sing anything they want. All of us have heard Defying Gravity more than enough times. It's the only song that they know how to sing. Sing it about 6 or 7 times. There is no range. There is no other songs that they've added really into the mix, and they're making money off of that. And then they'll scream and tell everybody to F off, and they hate you all, and that's it. There's a crash out. And then they'll come back and do the gentle parenting voice. It's a constant cycle.
I will say, just because there's a lot of speculation in the chat, there is absolutely no evidence supporting that Orion had anything to do with the fire that occurred at their previous place of residence.
Yeah.
None at all.
There's no evidence for that. We believe you may have something to do with it, but we can't prove that.
It's all just opinion.
We've said it's very possible he could have done, but there's no proof to say he did.
It'd be speculation. Literally, since Misty dropped the video, even for this live last night, the speculation and theories were crazy.
Yeah.
And obviously you're going to see like other people saying it's not true and stuff. Because obviously they haven't got the information themselves. They've been watching.
Apparently they've posted on Instagram.
Oh.
Come on. Well, you don't know that you're going to go 1 minute.
No, because we've been cam-tooled as well. People are saying that it's not true. It wouldn't be true. So obviously there's other people are going to post out stuff saying it's not true. Why would it be true?
He's posted nothing new on his Instagram.
Better things to be doing. And go for break.
Yeah, he's posted nothing new on his Instagram at all.
And that's the thing is, it's not anything that we have done. This is all stuff that they have brought upon themselves.
Yeah.
This is 5 years of crash outs, swearing, rug use,
S-baiting, SA.
The list goes on.
SA claims, victimization, manipulation, gaslighting, criminal behavior, begging, manipulating.
Oh my god.
Strick, you can go back to your pillow.
Super strict.
So what can so if he goes by TikTok, no, if he goes out on TikTok, what happens then? Do you also go for him or do they go for TikTok?
No, they just go for them. I mean, it wasn't TikTok that grabbed Orion's hands and made them put that username into their accounts, so they are solely responsible for that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess if he keeps on doing it, can Universal say that they can't like look at this, but if he keeps on doing this, make him stop.
I can barely hear you, Becca. That is really echoey.
I know I'm walking above the parking station today. Sorry.
Then it's up to the court to decide whether they think that they are. I don't know any more than what I have said already, and anything else is just speculation at this point. So there is no set court date. There is documents that have been processed and served. It's now just wait and let the cards play out. But as said, this was the fourth attempt that they have tried to send a C and D to Orion, and have only just been successful within the past week.
If anyone has any questions, feel free to get in the box. If there's any cam tours or awareness creators, you are more than welcome to get in the box. Let me just text the group chat, hold on. Right. You can report it in for copyright, licensing, trademark infringement, or all sorts. He violates every copyright law. And he knows what he's doing as well. That's the thing.
If he's found to be not guilty by reason of insanity, then the chances are it's, again, he doesn't have to take any responsibility or accountability. He can chalk it up to its own mental health. Yeah. Oh, sorry, my phone was a bit far away from my face. My bad. Explains when you was quiet. I mean,
Sorry, I was reading. You know what this does go to prove, though? That Ollie can actually keep their mouth shut.
Yeah.
Good morning. Good
Sometimes.
morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning.
We did struggle.
Bruh.
If anyone else...
That was a lot of information.
Laura has a question. I don't know who Laura is.
If anyone else would like to get in the box, you're more than welcome to. If you're a Cam 2 or awareness creator, or we know...
Addy, I don't know who Laura is. There's no Laura requesting.
We did tell everyone it was going to be a bed TV.
Razor.
Oh, it's
Yes.
Some other so-called awareness pages are
I just replied to you. Apparently that's being asked in another server. I don't know if you want to answer that one.
Hello. Where is it?
I want to say thank you to Razor and to everyone actually being the boxes holding this live, because it has been truly informative. It's like all the puzzles fits together now. I'm asking on behalf of myself and a few other people where we have screen recordings on our profile of him soon defying gravity. In particular, do we now have to remove those to ensure that we fall within the copyright?
No, you
No,
you don't have to remove them because you've not been served. They're not looking at you. You've done no wrongdoing just by reposting what he's the target of legal action, not you. It doesn't pertain to you or anyone else that's made videos on him or.
I think also another question. So he's not currently diagnosed with any mental health condition, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
So even if he was to try and go down the insanity route, as it were, obviously trained professionals can probably see right through his charade anyway.
Yeah.
I assume it wouldn't hold much weight to his past actions, even if he was to get a diagnosis now.
No,
it definitely wouldn't be insanity.
Because it could all easily be ripped apart by a competent, solicitor.
Someone can correct me, but one of the leading things for not guilty by reason of insanity is there's no premeditation. So them sitting and painting themselves and then saying, I'm going live at such and such and doing the things they do, it kind of proves nothing because they've planned for it. They've meditated that this is going to happen, and I think that's a huge one that a lot of psychologists and stuff look at.
Yeah, they can tell if someone's desperate to be diagnosed with something. They can tell that.
If he was to declare himself bankrupt, would Universal still be able to go ahead and try and put liens against future assets that he may have?
Well, I can't imagine he'd have future assets. I can't imagine he would have future assets because if he's declared bankrupt, he can't get any credit, he can't get any loans, he can't buy a car, he can't get a mortgage for at least like 10 years. And he's got. I think it's more the punitive thing than taking money away because he's really got no money to take away.
No.
It's just to prove a point.
And that was my argument, that he doesn't have any money. As he said himself, he seems very sucker. Unfortunately, he seems a copyrighted material. He does seem to be a sucker. But what I mean is, can they put a lien if he was to get gainful employment, where he's an employee somewhere? Could they put a lien on his wages?
Yeah, I imagine they could.
But in and say that there are certain people trying to disprove what Razor has come out with.
I think you need to bring Juan in as well.
I literally have 2.5 pages of a heavily redacted 9-page document. Stated that from the very beginning. I have 2.5 pages, it's barely even 2.5 pages, of a 9-page heavily redacted document.
Can I ask a question also?
People are doubting the credibility and...
Or get Cody or Riley onto him.
Oh, hey, Pisser, I didn't see you in the box.
I just want to make it clear. I just want to make it clear.
I just wanted to say thank you. Oh, sorry, Jess. keep going. Sorry, didn't want to cut you.
I just want to make it clear, this is a legal document. Now, for those that are cam-toing us going over this, if you do not agree with it, that's fair enough. Any questions you have will be answered by Razor or anyone else in this box. So kindly reach out and ask your appropriate questions rather than immediately diminishing what Razor has showed.
I can understand why people would, because, you know what I mean, we see on Reddit and TikTok and all sorts, like all the time people are claiming out he's going to be arrested, this is happening behind the scenes, this is happening behind the scenes, and 95% of it is absolute BS. Do you know what I mean? It never materialises, never. So I can understand why people are sceptical.
I completely agree. The thing is we have chat logs from the last 3 weeks with this information.
Yeah. And we can line it all up as well.
Did he have a full warning that you were trying to serve him, which is why he moved the visits? Was it any way he could have known that was happening?
I didn't hear any of that, sorry.
Did he have full warning that you were trying to serve him, which is why he moved addresses so often? Was there any way he could have seen that?
No, he was served at the last one, and then he moved like literally the same day or the day after.
Yeah, within like 24 to 48 hours they moved after being served.
So it was just coincidence that there was a fire and he had to move.
Yeah, that's what we think as well. It's very strange, the story that he said, especially when he said yesterday that he had to move because of the trolls and the doxing. He didn't say I had to move because of the fire. He said he had to move because of that. So I've just found it very
online
strange.
Documents say the fire was Monday, but the crash out was Tuesday when paperwork was served. Yeah.
He might have just used it as an excuse.
Are we able to confirm that that was indeed actually his address that had the fire?
Yes, it was.
It was, okay. Just another question. Sorry, I got all the questions. What actually brought him to light to Universal? Because he is actually, in the grand scheme of things, a very small content creator compared to Universal's might. Was it people complaining about him, or was it because of his actions?
It's also because if you type in Elphaba on TikTok or anywhere, he comes up. It's not the West End actors, it's not Cynthia, it's not the character, it's Orion that comes up. It's very bad publicity, and it's the associations, you know, they've deemed the association to be so damaging that they've had to do something, and they've warned him before. He's been through this before. He said that Wiki doesn't want to have any association with him. This is like months and months and months ago. But he didn't stop.
You get onto Google and you type it in, and any child is able to see them crashing out and doing the things that they're doing.
Are Universal working with the UK police regarding the allegations of his inappropriate activity with minors whilst posing as Elphaba?
Yeah, that's very damaging. I suppose that's, you know, one of the main motivations as to why they've gone after him.
Well, I'm going to drop down to someone else can come up, but thank you so much for all the work and support you guys have done. I know it's led to a lot of backlash, I know, particularly with Angry Irish, who has threatened to harm her several times. So, fantastic work, and thank you once again, Razor, for doing this and putting all your time and effort into this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And there's some food.
Yeah, I wanted to say thanks, Razor, too. I know Misty's driving and listening at the moment because I was trying to get him in here. But we were on the phone together this morning, like watching it, going like little girls. So we're not bullies. Sorry, that's my husband. We're awareness creators. But yeah, fantastic information. I think it at least will allow maybe his little minions to maybe take a closer look at what actually has been happening over the last few years with the person that they've, you know, laid at their feet and, you know, pronounced their messiah It really, like everything that you guys do, is to create awareness. There is no bullying. It's not about bullying, and people that do bully are always brought up anyway. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to say thanks for doing all that, and for people for working behind the scenes to do all this kind of thing, to bring the awareness and bring him to... oh, there's Misty. Hi, sweetheart.
Oh, Misty.
She texted me, she's like, what are you doing in the...
Hello, I don't know whether you can hear me.
We can hear you.
Well, I don't know if you can hear me because I'm driving, so... Is the road noise too loud?
Yeah, you're fine. Don't get another ticket.
No, well, I'm not on... No, I know. I was on a phone call to Pezza the other day and I got a $574 speeding bill. So this morning's festivities have been very successful. I don't know if you can hear me because I'm on a bad bit of road.
Been. We can hear you, Misty. We can hear you. They have been. Yes.
I'm on a bad bit of road, so I probably will cut in and out as well.
You're fine now. Well, you were.
But it is going to be very interesting as to what happens from here on in.
Well, that's the thing. They can avoid it for as long as they can by, moving places, and people will always find where they are, and they will, send receipts.
But it's just so good now that the truth has come out as to why he's moved so many times, why he's been having meltdowns. It's all adding up for people that have doubted that there was anything going on behind the scenes at all, that it's all going to be, hearsay. I had so many people comment on my video that I posted, is this going to be another, build up and absolutely nothing is going to be revealed. Sorry people, you're disappointed, there's the reveal.
Misty wouldn't have done a video if they weren't pre-alluded of the things that were happening or coming.
100%, exactly. But I approve of this message.
Sorry.
All right, so you're definitely going to be people's new favourite person.
So Razor, people are asking about why the Universal logo is not on the C&D, and apparently that there are spelling mistakes and grammatical errors.
I know there is a spelling mistake because that I did notice when I received this paperwork. It was the first thing that I noticed. It's not the full document. Just so you know, it's not the full A4 page. There is half redacted. So it's literally probably 2 pages of information that I have. On that one page, that's all I've got. It is a 9-page document and I have a heavily redacted version. That's it.
Thank you for clarifying that again.
And it is American spelling because it was done in American law offices.
Look, people are going to pick it apart anyway, so, I mean, let them pick it apart. It's, the truth will come to light anyway.
Pick it apart. There's the C&D. Orion has displayed their actions already. They could produce a birth certificate. They haven't. They were supposed to do that 4 hours and 15 minutes. That's when the time ran out. They haven't done that.
Well, the thing is that anybody that knows Orion will know that he would have been on live yelling and screaming his little heart out about how this is all crap. And he hasn't. He did it on Insta, didn't he? That's about it.
Yeah. He did.
Well, there's your proof. Right there. As if he's going to let an opportunity like this pass him by.
He said, quote unquote, my favourite thing doesn't want to be associated with me anymore. That was the day he was served.
Yeah.
And then we have to clear everyone away.
Razor, I have a quick question for you. I can't remember if this has been, I've asked this before.
Yeah.
But if the Apollo Victoria Theatre, which is where Wicked is currently in the West End, was to put out a restraining order due to this, would they stand any ground with that?
They already have orders in place for certain contact. So they're allowed to go and see the show. They're not stopping them from going and seeing the show or anything like that. It's contact with their performances, like their performers. If they dressed in green and were seen out the front, you know, there's certain legalities that they have to follow now because of this CMD.
Okay.
So they're not stopping them from watching the movie or singing it. They just can't sing it with movie background vocals or voices.
Okay,
so they
they'd
can
still
the play as many times as they want. They can't go and take Instagram photos of themselves going, "Hey, I'm Elphaba at Wicked," because they're not.
No.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you. I'm going to drop back down and head to bed. So enjoy your evening and thank you for your hard work.
You are very
So,
welcome.
you know, like when he goes out, you know, like when he goes out and about in the town in London, and people stop and go, "Oh my God, it's Elphaba," and they ask for photos. Does he have to correct them now?
Well, the thing is,
They
that's hard
should
to
do,
that's
but
hard
they
to
won't.
enforce because who would
Yeah.
know? Who would know? It's the same sort of thing. Like he could go and probably busk Defying Gravity, even though he's not allowed to. But
you know what I mean? You know, like when he goes live, when he goes out in the town drinking,
yeah,
and he's on live stream, and people saying, "Oh my God, it's Elphaba from TikTok." Does he have to correct them because he's live streaming it?
well, if he's on live
It
stream,
depends.
It'd be wise to, I'd imagine. You know what I mean? Because he's still riding off that association with Elphaba from Wicked.
Yeah, in all honesty, it's going to take them quite some time to disassociate themselves from Elphaba because of how tightly entangled they are.
I can't wait for the bed days.
Is it okay if I just say something real quick?
Yeah.
No.
Go away, Becca.
Sorry.
To everyone here, I just want to say we appreciate you all, especially the people that do believe it's real. I get people are skeptical and believe it's fake. I get that, okay? But as Razor has said, it is heavily redacted, and Razor can only show what she has been given and what she can say legally. And to everyone that's watching that might be in the Discord, please be patient with us. We are trying to accept and verify everyone. It's just very hectic right now.
I'll put a message in there.
But yeah,
JJ with the clam slam, thank you.
just please be respectful as well, and like don't go saying mean or rude things behind Razor's back. I don't think that's very nice either. Just please be respectful and be lovely to Razor, as she didn't have to show you any of this. She
No.
could have just kept this to herself. She didn't owe you any of this, but she decided to share it, and I think that's very lovely of her to do. And it's just to show again more who Orion really is. As you can also tell by their Instagram stories, it is very much real. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say just now. I'm just taking my meds, I'm sorry.
It's fine. Before we publicly spoke about this today, he'd already referenced it on his Instagram. And if you line up the last week with what we've just said, it makes
I
perfect
missed
sense.
the signs. I cannot believe I missed the signs. I'm so annoyed at that.
But yeah, the signs were there. I told people on that Tuesday, I said, we kept saying he's received some bad news this morning. We kept alluding to that. Obviously, we had to remain tight-lipped. We just said, he's received some bad news. And then I said, if you want to know what this bad news is, you need to look at his Instagram story, and you can put two and two together yourself. And he's just confirmed it again now with his Instagram stories tonight. Do you know what I mean? Well, some people did have it right when they said cease and desist before we spoke about that publicly. So, and it's not even that much of an unbelievable claim as well, because you know what I mean. Elphaba's absolutely he's eviscerated the reputation and the image of Wicked. So it's really not some sort of massive shock that they would have eventually done something for him, because people have been talking about it for years.
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so I'm seeing some stuff in the chat here, defaming Universal. I wouldn't do that. I have worked in the music industry for well over 20 years, okay? I have NDAs and everything up the wazoo. There is so much stuff that I am and not allowed to say. This is my job. Well, yeah. I wouldn't put that at jeopardy. I have children myself. My job is to protect people, and this person affecting children, affecting women with children, people with mental health, the trans community, not to mention all the other communities and interests that it has latched itself onto and has made issues for. Like, it has targeted so many communities and tarnished the reputation. I wouldn't do that to myself.
No.
So,
and it's all self-inflicted. Every single part about it is self-inflicted.
100% correct.
Like, we let you guys know everything that we've known for about the last month now. So, you know, things have been going on behind the scenes for a lot longer than what has been made public today.
And you don't want to talk behind an Aussie's back anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. Actually, speaking of Aussies, Razor, I don't know if you saw my comment earlier in the chat. I put in there that Razor is the new TikTok Lord and Saviour, and we all need to bow to her.
Just have to make an altar for you.
Yeah, exactly. All praise Razor.
No, thank you to you guys, for the Cam 2 people, and for those that are making Orion take accountability for their lies, for their bullshit.
We've seen that his, followers can turn. They can see the light. They can come over to the other side. That, it is nice and warm on the other side too. So hopefully this gets a few more.
Yeah, because a massive multinational company.
Realise.
Go on.
Sorry, you go.
Sorry. A multinational company like Universal, they wouldn't do this on a whim. They wouldn't do this because the trolls. Do you know what I mean? There has to be something behind it for them to do this in the first place. So all his claims of the trolls have ruined my life, this disproves that. Go on, Misty.
I was just about to say too, though, but the fact that, especially with Universal, but like with the actual movie itself and the Broadway production and the West End production, he has actually stopped people wanting to even go and see the show.
Yeah.
He has affected more than what people realise. He's also affected more communities than people realise, like disability community. He's like, there's so many communities, and he sits there all smug on his live, singing Defying Gravity at the top of his lungs through a wall to a sleeping baby, and thinks he can get away with it.
Yeah.
And it's so good that there are people like you guys calling him out for it.
Going to be Celine Dion from now on.
He can't even do Celine, to be real.
Well.
Like you said before, there's only one tone that he has. I think it's E flat, and he sticks to that, and that's everything he sings is in E flat.
Yeah. Right, guys. Does anyone else have anything they wish to say? Any more questions? Do you have anything, Razor, that you wish to add?
No, I just would like to say thank you so much to everybody. You honestly do not have to gift me, and I will be gifting all this back to Ollie, Jamie, yeah, Jess, I will be slamming everybody. So just know that I do not want or expect any gifts at all.
Razor.
Greatly appreciated, thank you, but you don't have to.
Razor, you can clam slam me any day.
Why you all a cap?
Where's my clam slam?
Alright, I think we can wrap this up then. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the announcement. Thank you for 551,000 likes. Thank you to everyone who's joined the box. Now you know the truth, and you know what's been going on behind the scenes. You know the reason. You know the reason for last week. Everything that happened. The reason he's crashed out more than he ever has in his life is because the one thing he cares about the most has now been taken away from him. So now you all know. Thank you for all the gifts. It's never expected, but it's always appreciated. Please drop everyone in the box a follow. So follow me, follow Yap, follow Riley, follow Jess, follow Jamie, follow Becca, follow Razorblade, follow Misty, Lou, Pezza, follow everyone. Thank you for the repost.
I'm gonna take the biggest map of my entire existence.
So am I. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Adios.
Misty, Pezza, Lou, Becca, Ollie, thank you. Love you all.
Love you all. Bye bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thanks, Razor.
Bye.
Bye.
Get back to work, Misty.